Okay, so Post is about 5 friends who are inhabiting a dark, moody, suspenseful world, and they're having fun. They're free, but there are certain problems that they encounter in their lives, and those problems can be quite deadly.
We've taken a really grassroots approach to this, purely by necessity. I mean, we've got no sponsorship for Post as it stands, but in a way that's a blessing because it's given us that sort of independence. It's enabled
Totally,
us
yeah.
to have intimacy with with the whole process and work. We've built an interdependency between the production company and the digital agency. Where there's a mutuality that helps the process. We're both in discovery mode. However, as we move forward, we'll look at what the commercial opportunities are for this work.
Yeah, with TV, you make an episode, it goes out, that's the end of it. But with online, we can talk to the audience, we can discuss the stories, we can drop hints,
Yeah.
what's going on, what's going to
There's
happen
that sort
next.
of intimacy, isn't there, that
Much more so.
is really important. It's not only intimacy that we have with the audience once you've produced the drama, but it's also the intimacy that you've got in what we're talking about here is not sort of high cost production. We're talking about lower cost production without sacrificing the production values or the values of the script, the value of the script, and working in a much more intimate settings with a group of talented actors, and then producing that drama specifically for an online audience who will use it in ways which we don't quite understand yet, the scope of or the scale of. And that's part of the excitement for us.
Absolutely. Don't know what the opportunities are, but if you could talk to each member of your audience, why wouldn't you want to?
Well, what's great about the audience that we're trying to reach Post with is that we know that they're not just watching TV. In fact, they're probably watching less TV. They're spending an awful lot of time online. They're often actually online while they watch TV, or they're online in their bedrooms or whatever. They're talking to their mates on things like Bebo and Facebook. They're looking out for new content all the time, and in fact they'll discuss content, whether or not it's on a network channel or not, through social media channels. The whole media space has changed. There are multiple channels. You choose what you want to watch, when you want to watch it, where you want to watch it, on what you want to watch it, whether or not it's your laptop or your phone or whatever. And this is the reality. We're confronted with this reality now. What we're interested in is understanding how we can commercialize that, how we can generate value, so that we can continue to generate high quality content for these channels.
That's the great opportunity for us with Post, is that it's Post, the structure of the story has been specifically designed with that in mind, that you get things on repeated viewings, there's a mystery angle to it, there's some secrets in there, things aren't what they seem, and it's by talking to each other after the episodes have gone out that the truth can be revealed.
We're not relying on any conventional media format to publicize the product. What we're doing is just enabling the audience to continue to talk about it, collect more fans, more people who are interested, and generate its own momentum. We're not trying to control the momentum. We're sowing the seeds and enabling that momentum to take place.
In a nutshell, we cannot be, as dramatists, we cannot be dumbing down with screen entertainment. We cannot be dumbing down. We've got to dumb up, and the audience are smarter. We're making them smarter all the time, especially in the way that there's more and more opportunities to tell stories, and there's more and more opportunities to show the audience how we actually construct drama and so on. So yeah, the awareness is rising. So as storytellers, we've got to be not clever for being clever's sake, but tell engaging stories and really make the audience work. That's the thing that we should always be doing, make the audience work. And often we're not doing that. Storytelling is thousands and thousands of years old. I think it's as old as our species has been able to communicate. Um, Now we have the opportunity to tell these stories in the way that suits the way that people actually consume media now.
Yeah, because storytelling hasn't changed. The rules of storytelling haven't changed. What's changed is the way in which people are using those stories and interacting with those stories and so on. So, to some extent, your job hasn't changed. My job is the one that sort of changes things, and you need to write to adapt to these new online environments and so on. And that's part of the glory of this project. This product it's great. We can explore this. We can, this is a malleable structure that we can start to work with, and we work with our audience. We find out from our audience what they love, what they like, how they talk about it, and we can. And the beauty of it is we can do that just by going to Facebook.
When we get the feedback from the audience, what's happening with the way they're interpreting posts, who they have empathy with, and who they don't really care for, some aspects to it they will prefer to others, we can start moving the series in various directions. And also, we can take it in a different direction that will completely surprise the audience. I don't think we should just be beholden to the audience, but it's fantastic to be able to really listen and then react quickly. We're sitting around the biggest campfire in human history, I think, telling these stories, and we can hear straight back. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, and the great thing is we're not sort of dependent on any network schedule to roll this out. We control when it rolls out, and that's just fabulous.